Today I want to talk about two stocks that I really like and that could be big companies in the future. The first one is ORGN Materials, which presented quarterly results yesterday. And the second one is Lightning eMotors, ticker symbol ZEV, which will present their quarterly results this Friday. Both stocks have come down a lot since the all-time high. On the right we see Lightning eMotors, which are down roughly 80%. And on the left we see ORGN Materials being down almost 60% since their all-time high. And I want to be honest with you, I bought both stocks in the $7 to $10 range for the first time, meaning I'm down with these stocks, but my loss is minimum. But for me, it's a long-term play, and I do like both companies a lot, and it's really nice to see them growing and become better companies, and the best thing is happening right now. Both companies are getting better and delivering quality, and the stock price goes down. In this video I want to talk about the ORGN Materials earnings and the outlook, and also the latest news with Lightning eMotors and also the earnings and outlook. I'm very excited to see what you guys think about these stocks, so please let me know your thoughts in the comments. My name is Thomas and this is Thomas Invest. I'm an investor looking for great stocks at great prices. Please subscribe to join the community and to receive multiple analysis every week, where I will tell you everything you need to know about the stock market. So first of all, ORGN's mission is to help drive the world's transition to sustainable materials by providing sustainable plant-based, zero-carbon materials designed for drop-in use and at economics comparable to existing fossil fuel-based materials, which are supported by a growing list of global brands. And then here we see some popular brands, which is a good thing in my opinion. ORGN announced that the customer demand is strong and broad-based. The offtake and capacity reservation agreements is at 7.4 billion right now. They also announced a strategic partnership with both LVMH, a global market leader of luxury goods, and Mitsubishi Chemical Holding Group. In this graph we also see the growing customer demand for this company, which is a good thing, and in my opinion the best way to grow this type of business is by attracting big companies as customers and deliver quality. And as the way I see it, ORGN does a really good job here. Another great thing is that ORGN 1 and 2 are in construction and the timeline is unchanged, which is a good thing in my opinion. The last thing that I think is very interesting is that the financial operating metrics for Q1 are in line with the previous outlook. I think when this company keeps delivering quality and attracts more global companies to its portfolio, you have a great potential company for the future. Right now the ride will be followed out, and to be honest I'm down on this stock. But as I said before, my loss is minimum. But I'm slowly adding more shares to my portfolio at current prices. I'm really happy they beaten the expectations yesterday, and I'm going to add more shares to my portfolio in the coming weeks. On top of that, you also invest in a better and green future when investing in these stocks, which is a nice thing in my opinion. And this is also a small step to the next company, which is Lightning eMotors. Also a company which is contributing to a better and more green future. As I told in the beginning of this video, Lightning eMotors is down roughly 80% since the all-time high, and I'm also down on this stock. But for me it's the same story as with ORGN. When I bought this stock, the company did improve a lot and the ticker price went down. So to be honest, I'm really happy with the current prices. And whenever you invest in a smaller company like this, that can be huge in the future, you are also adding volatile stocks that can cause a lot of pain to your portfolio and your returns. But to stay on the positive side, I think Lightning eMotors is doing a great job as a company. Especially when you check the news section, where they announce a lot of new partnerships, which is a great thing in my opinion. To me, it's the same thing as with ORGN. They need to add a lot of new customers to their portfolio and of course deliver quality. Then, only time is needed for growing the business, and I think Lightning eMotors can be a big company in the future. A thing to keep in mind is that all the announced partnerships need time to be finished, so a lot of people do forget that and have unrealistic expectations for the short term, which could lead to sell-offs of course. When we check the earnings, we see that Lightning eMotors will present the quarterly results this Friday, and it's expected to have a negative EPS of 24 cents and a revenue of 5.4 million. In the latest quarterly results, Lightning eMotors had an EPS of $0.28 and they beat the expectations by $0.47, which was a big thing. The revenue was missed by 1 million, which was a bad thing. But again, Keep in mind that these stocks are long-term plays and the ride to it will be volatile and you will get disappointed many times. And the stock will go down big time, of course, as a result, when they do disappoint. But the most important thing is that the business itself is growing and keeps on delivering quality and improving the business, of course. Right now I will wait for the earnings and probably buy some new shares next week when I feel comfortable with the earnings and the outlook. My final conclusion on both companies is that I think you should do a lot of research when buying stocks like this, that are highly volatile. Next to that, you should have the stomach to hold your stock when it's going down 50%, and here is where a lot of people fail. Whenever the stock goes down but the business is improving because they add more customers to the portfolio and revenue is growing and so on, you should be happy that the stock goes down and you should not be scared and sell your stock with a loss. Unless, of course, the business isn't improving. Then you should always re-evaluate the business and make a decision to sell, hold or buy the stock. For now, I will slowly keep adding more shares to my portfolio since they are my smallest position and combined less than 5% of my total portfolio. And to me, this is also a very important thing. I do like to have some great quality companies in my portfolio, just like Visa, Microsoft, Starbucks, Home Depot and so on. But it's also a great thing to have smaller companies with a great outlook that could be potential multi-baggers in your portfolio. But I like to keep the position very small, so whenever the quality of the business is changing and I decide to sell my stock, my loss is at a minimum. Right now I'm bullish on both companies and I will add more shares to my portfolio. But remember to always do your own research and never fully trust on what I or other YouTubers say about the stock. I'm not a financial advisor and this content is just for entertaining purposes only. I hope you liked this video and I did bring some insights of the company to you. I would really appreciate a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to get notified when I'm posting a new video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video.